Hello everybody, this is Trina. This is card video number 2. As of late, probably not that I've ever made, but just my little group of cards here that I'm going to be posting kind of in the middle of my planner stuff. So today I'm going to be using embroidery floss, the Close to My Heart stitch guide. This is on sale for, I believe this is $1.75 for the mat. It's a nice thick foam mat, and it's this perfect length for the stitching guide. And as you can see, there's circles and stars, swirls, hearts, and you would just flip this over to get the other half. And then there's hexagons and diamonds. I guess those would be diamonds and these would be, I don't know, I can't remember what they're called. Anyways, there's little stitching things. There's all different, there's scallops, there's all different types of stitches on here. Let me see if I can just pull this up with it. You can kind of see how that works. And there's also, you could probably do this with your, I have a Close to My Heart ruler. It has the beveled edge here, a metal strip in here for using your craft knife. It also has a little bit of a stitching guide along this as well, and I love this thing. I have used this millions of times. This is the first time I've used this, and I'm very excited. Or at least I think it is. I may have used it one time before, but I don't remember if I did, what project it would have been on. However, today I'm going to go ahead and do the hexagons, or I could do the diamonds, either way. I have cut out a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of paper to go on my card front, because when I stitch it has a whole bunch of stuff on the back and I want to cover that up, so I'm going to go ahead and use a front piece. This is going to be going across here like so at a diagonal, and I think I want to use this piece of paper. It's from the Documented collection from Close to My Heart. If you are interested in this paper collection, I will leave the link below. And I think that's what I'm gonna put on there, because I don't know, it's not too busy, but it seems to be just busy enough to actually make the words stick out. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that aside. Over here on the edge I have all my little pieces for the words. Since I'm using the negative space, I wanted to get all of the little negative pieces out. So the way that I'm going to do this, and I'm going to have to fast forward through the stitching part once I get going, just so that you can I can show you how to do it. It's going to take longer than what I have. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to do some either hexagons or diamonds. For some reason diamonds are really, they're making themselves known. I like the idea of the diamonds. So I might use the smaller or medium or second smallest diamond. And what I want to do is I kind of want to go darkest to lightest. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that. And I'm going to try to stagger them so they kind of go up the card a bit. I'm not sure how this is going to work out, because I have the idea, but I've never done this before. I don't pre-plan my cards, other than maybe sketching them out or just keeping them in my mind. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to go ahead and line this edge of the card up with one of the lines here on my ruler. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do a larger, the second size. You will need a paper piercer for this. Now if I could find mine, that would be amazing. That is not a paper piercer. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and just press through here. And it's pretty simple. You just go ahead and do that, and then you flip this over and you line up. I'm going to zoom in if I can. To here, and you're going to line up that hole with that upper hole. Be very gentle doing that. And then, oh, that's the wrong one. Here we go. Like that. And then you can decide which angle you want that to go on. Line it up with your paper. Line the line here up with your paper. And then we'll go ahead and do those. And I don't believe that I'm going to do all of this. See how you get that shape? Isn't that cool? So I'm going to flip this back over, and I don't know, I kind of like the idea of the larger one there, but I don't. So let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this larger one here. I like it there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the biggest one here, and it'll go back the other direction. So what I've done is I've lined this up about on the next point here, cross intersection of the lines, and then I've went down to the next one, and it kind of lines up on those pretty well. And so I'm just going to go ahead and go off of that, because I know that these are all the same distance away from that, so it should be fairly level. So I'm going to go ahead and so now we're going to go ahead and start on the embroidery. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm only going to take 3 of these strands because there's 6 strands. I'm not sure if you can see that. There's 6 strands in each floss. And I'm going to go ahead and take 3 of them. Oh, look at that. Okay, maybe there's 7 strands. There used to be 6, and it seems to me that there's 3 on each one side, and then I've got an extra. So evidently there's 7 strands on these ones. That's interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and you lick the end, suck on the end, and flatten it out. I mean, you could use a threader as well. I don't use a threader, just because I'm kind of old school like that, I guess. And I'm going to go ahead and just start from the bottom. And like I said before, I'm trying to do longer or darker to lighter, so I'm going to try and get the darker ones at the bottom. And I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this for you guys. Okay, so I just finished up, for the most part, what I'm going to do with the darkest color here. This one is 3808, and it is a DMC 52 embroidery floss. And I'm going to go ahead and get started on the next color, which is 3809, and then we've got 3810 and 3766. And hopefully these colors, I was going to do darker to lighter, and then I decided, you know what? If I do that, then the two middle colors are going to be gone. You won't be able to see them. You'll just be able to see the lighter and the darker. So I decided to kind of just mix and match it and kind of work my way up with it. So I guess we'll kind of see together how that works out. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to turn out, but I'm going to go ahead and get started on this. I like that better with that darker one there. I think it turned out nice. Now we got to get the rest of this down, and I'm thinking, I don't know if I like that. Leave it to me to change it at the last minute, huh? I'm thinking maybe, see if I can get a different piece of paper out here. What I was thinking is maybe something like this would go better behind there. This one here. I don't know, it's not really the same color, so maybe I'll just stick to that. I like that. I do feel like I need a border of some sort, but I don't really want, let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and stick this down. Let's see if I've got my two-way glue pen. I'm gonna go ahead and just stick this stuff down. be right where I need it to be. Now I'm going to add some adhesive. Oh, that's adhesive perfectly. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and maybe stick these down if I can find the right ones. There we go. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to take I've seen this done before, and I think I may have done it once before, but we'll see. I don't know if I'm that good. Just like that. So I need to put that in there like that. And then we've got, I don't know if this one's going to fit either, but and then the A, not sure which direction this goes, or maybe that's the O. I think that's the O. Alright. Ah. And then, let's see. I think that's that. And then we've got flip that over and put that in there like so, and then you take out this part and hope everything stays in like it's supposed to. And then we have the words thank you, and I'm going to go ahead and put some foam on that. Really all I need is strips. I think that's all I need as far as this goes. Ooh, very, 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 very close. And then thinking what to go right in the center, but I still feel like there needs to be something else, a strip of something, 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 something somewhere. I'm thinking that I need to get a piece of cardstock that is in our cool tones. Don't know if that's the same color or not. Or maybe I need to go with these colors. That color actually might go well. I'm going to grab a piece of that. And see, I do have a whole sheet of this color or this color. I like the dark one, but I don't know that I want to cut a whole sheet down. Well, guess what? I'm just going to do it anyways because I like the color. So I'm just going to cut, let's see if I can pull that off there. I shouldn't have stuck it down yet, but I did. So all right, there's that, and then we'll see what this does, 'cause I don't really want to pull it all off of there. Like that. So that one's pretty good. I could definitely reuse this one. I don't know about that one. We'll see. And then, let's see, we're going to do, this is, I'm going to say, just about, so we've got 1 3/4 inches. So then that would probably need to be, let's say, 1 3/4 inches. We're going to go for, I'm going to do 2 1/4, I think. 2 and something. Okay, and then this one needs to be, let's see. So, let's see. Like so, and whatever is too big we'll just trim off. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get adhesive runner, and I'm going to put adhesive runner on this here, down the center, and we're going to put this on here and try to make it even as best I can. Like that. And I don't know if that's stuck on there or not. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and trim this off here because it needs to be trimmed off on both ends. Like so. And set that aside. And then we have that, which I like even better. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put my adhesive back on there, like that. And then this should go right in there somewhere, like that. I think I'm going to scoot it down just a touch. Like so, and then I'm going to add some bling, let's see, do we want to go gold? I can do gold. I think gold would be nice. These are the sequins assortment from Close to My Heart, and I think these are going to be retiring soon. Comes September 1st, I believe. Now they come in 3 different colors. It's 3 different tones anyways. So you can kind of see the difference in the tones. These are more of a yellow, or more of a, what's the word? Not yellow. These ones are more yellow, like have more yellow tone in them, and then these ones that have more of an aged color to them. And I feel like the aged one looks better on this particular card. So I'm going to go ahead and add these to this card. I'm not sure the order in which I want them to be. Not sure if I want it to be above or down below either. Right down below looks good. Okay, so there's those three, and then I'm thinking some of these. Let's see, I've got a couple of different colors here. I don't know that I want that color particularly. I've got also a larger version. I don't like that either, I don't think. I'm thinking maybe just, yeah. Let's see, I've got Bitty Sparkles, and I've got gold. Not so much. I have a lot of gemstones and such that I could use on these. See that color? Yeah, maybe the little ones. Actually, I'm thinking when I have these too. These are the Chelsea Gardens Dots and Gems, and I like them so much that I got several of them when I first got them, or when they first came out, which was from the last catalog. But I like them. I really, really like them. I don't know what I want where. It's a little on the large side, I think. Okay, so Dots and Gems, and then I'm going to do some Bitty Sparkles to round out my threes. I was going to say, I thought I already got into one of these. I think I've got like 4 open packs now. Last one, and I'm thinking there. Now if you have any adhesive, this rubber eraser works great to get any extra adhesive up. So this is my card front. Now I'm going to go ahead and put it on my card, wherever my card went to. I've got it hidden over here. And fold this in half. Now when you purchase the pre-cut cards and envelopes, they come in a package like this. They're creased as well, and you get the same amount of envelopes as you do card fronts. So I've got a couple of those saved up, which I love, because it makes it so much easier to, I don't know if this is going to work. I might have to have a stronger adhesive. Anyways, so this should be enough adhesive, I would think, to do this, the fluorescence card. And line that up, make sure that's tipped under there, line that up too. Make sure the back is lined up with the front, and then put that down. Now if you need to go across the top for any reason, you can There's usually not a whole lot up there, but the off chance that there is, you can always go over that. I'm just gonna leave that side there. And there's my card. The stitching does take a little bit more time than your average card does, but I love the look that it gives and the different colors that you can do and the different shapes that you can do too, because you can just do whichever shape suits you or your idea. So this is my card. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you with the next project. Bye!